back to the channel. I'm Moda and we're locked in. We're going to be talking about Marvin, the MVP of the season so far, and Lulu, how they're going to need each other to move forward. Now, we know that they both been making a couple of mistakes, but Lulu has been messing up and going down the far end, and we're going to need him a little bit later to help Jukebox get back on track, because right now, our primary focus is getting her to the spot that she needs to be in, and that is a star. Now, before we jump into this and we break down Marvin and Lulu moving forward, if you like power content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions like this, then hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. I'm on that road to 45,000 subscribers, so each and every one of you, I appreciate you. And if you don't see this video at 100 likes, hit that like button. Now, Marvin saving Gerald is very vital. Lulu getting out, seeing ghosts is very vital. You bring these two together with Shirley's Cafe, and it looks like we got us a plan on our hands. So let's jump into it. This is Marvin and Lulu.
You the heir to this throne, Kanan, and it's waiting for you, if you want it.
The relationship with Marvin and Lulu has always been a very close one. Even though they chose sides as far as it comes to working with Rock, we see Lulu cleaned up his act and he's starting to help Jukebox out. And Marvin has been very, very supportive of Jukebox, trying to get her into the music. Now, we seen in the beginning of the episode that we were thinking, all right, they're going to come together, this triangle offense, they're going to make it work. Now, Marvin, of course, he's eating, but he's giving his input. The connection between Lulu and Jukebox, they have definitely become closer, and so has Jukebox with her dad, Marvin. So at this point, everything's looking like it's fine and dandy. We also know that Marvin is trying to find his own footing in the game with Kenya being gone, Renee being gone, and he's trying to actually get back in the streets. So for Lulu, this is his second opportunity to get back into the music since Bulletproof Records is shut down, Crown is dead, and Raquel finessed him. And this is Marvin's second chance of being a father, but also making some money on his own and getting from up under the Raquel umbrella. With Marvin's second opportunity, we know in Manhattan at the clubs, he's giving his pager number out. People are hitting him up. So for Marvin, this is his new clientele. And plus, we know that they are making more money because they are overcharging these white boys because they don't know no better. Now, Lulu, he's been on a little tear of just drinking and trying to get his footing up under him. Now, Marvin does tell him, hey, chill out. You know, we got Jukebox's audition tomorrow. But Lulu, he's basically celebrating, as I mentioned. Everyone's getting a second chance. Even with Jukebox, she's getting a second opportunity to get into this singing, even though she thought it was over with. So Marvin is setting things up. But one vital thing he tells Lulu before he goes to return this page is don't mess up. Don't do anything silly. And we all know that Lulu, he's typically the smarter one, the more reserved one. But after we've seen him take a couple drinks, Lulu has been starting to change. Now, if we look at second opportunities, first, we're going to talk about Lulu and him going to the cafe where he meets Shirley, who actually knew his father from back in the day because she was playing some of his music. Now, Lulu has been drinking, and she's also offering him more drinks. Now, Shirley and Lulu, this connection, we know that at the end of the episode, he was talking about promoting the club for her and bringing artists and turning this place into the breeding ground for new artists. We also know he ends up drinking a lot and fighting a heckler. But if we look at this as a whole, him and Shirley, they have an opportunity to start generating some money for this place. So Shirley and Lulu, this is their second opportunity. Lulu went to jail, and we know that he missed out on Jukebox's opportunity where he's going to have to try to redeem himself. But this gives him a chance to have his own feet in the ground without Raquel helping him out. Now, the reason I say that Lulu and Marvin, they're going to coincide because when we go see Marvin pick up Gerald, we actually did a little bit of digging and we found out that Gerald is very important, which will make money for everyone. With Marvin's anger management, he's learned how to control himself. Him and Gerald, they're talking to each other. Now, one thing I did point out, every single person, whether it's a fiend or a family member, they have Marvin's cell phone number, well, pager number. When he comes and saves Gerald, we see that Gerald works for the Village Voice. Now, he does take Gerald to his house, make sure he's safe. Now, what do we know? Lulu and Shirley, they're about to be at the cafe with an open mic. Jukebox, they basically cut her off at her performance where Lulu didn't show up to. So, Gerald's going to have to owe Marvin a favor. Hey, can you come down here write about the cafe, write about this open mic, talk about Jukebox, talk about Lulu. So right now, these two, even though it was a mess up on Lulu's part, it might actually work out in the long run for these two to at least have their own thing outside of Rock. Because remember, Rock is trying to launder her money. These two are trying to make some money outside of Rock. Now, Marvin is still in the game because he's selling what he had left over. But Lulu, he's trying to go legit with him and Shirley. And Gerald will be that key piece to help them out. Now, we know in the Power Universe, everything isn't glitter and gold. There's going to be some downside. And with that, Lulu is starting to hallucinate and see D-Wiz and Scrappy. So this is really what's going to be the driving force to make him go over to Shirley, apologize. Because remember, D-Wiz and Scrap were both killed by the orders of Raquel. Now, Raquel killed Scrap. Even though Lulu knew she was wrong, everyone knew she was wrong. D-Wiz shouldn't have been killed. He was just a kid. This is going to be the fire up under Lulu's feet, where he's really going to take advantage of his second opportunity because he also wants to do this for himself, but to make up for messing out on Jukebox's audition. So he's going to do everything he can in his power. And of course, Marvin and Gerald, if they come into play, they can really push this idea to a whole nother level. So we're expecting big things from Lulu, and Marvin is definitely going to be there to help out, but they're going to be a little clash because Marvin is still going to be upset at Lulu. But I think that this will work out. It's really just going to depend on how long it's going to take for Jukebox to really get back in the rhythm of things, unless Lulu goes out there and he just gets the rappers and he does his own thing and then tries to bring Jukebox in a little bit later, because he did ask Shirley about the story about the two rappers on stage. So Jukebox, he does owe her because he did give up the song. He could discover the new rappers and he could put together something and really start his musical group, or try to get his own label back up off the ground and we see Juke pursue her career a little bit. All right, let me know what you think about Marvin and Lulu. Could this idea that I'm throwing out there potentially work? Lulu brings Jukebox in for open mic, helps with Shirley at the cafe with the promoting. Marvin, he gets a favor from Gerald. Gerald comes down here and writes about the club, the new artists, and we just have one big team come together. Now, the only thing that could potentially happen through this is Rock trying to insert herself into the business and mess it up. But let me know what you think. I'm Mode IJ. I'm on that road to 45,000 subscribers. And if I said something to make you go, hit that subscribe button. If you don't see this video at 100 likes, hit that like button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.